Hello everyone, my name is Chef Sumit Samadar, and in today's class we will be studying about salad. Now I'm pretty sure that all of you have in your life, all of us somewhere or the other, we have always had a salad. Even maybe at home during the winters we make a usual regular salad with tomatoes, cucumber, beetroot and all. And maybe in a restaurant when we have gone, we have eaten salads like coleslaw, which is usually being given as an accompaniment to Frankies and all. So it is widely popular around the world, this salad, and we are going to talk about salad. We are going to study about salad. So before we start about anything, we have to define what is a salad. So salad, defined in a simplified way, is a food which is served along with a dressing. That means whatever ingredients are served with this, it is being always mixed together with a dressing. So I will write it over here for your easier understanding, and so that you know that what we are talking about. So first thing is that our topic is salad. So as I said, the definition of salad is, and it's a food which is served along with a dressing. Now salads can be vegetarian or non-vegetarian, and salad can be even based on fruits. Now salad is served in different parts of the meal. So it can be served as a starter or an appetizer. It can be served as an accompaniment to the main dish, or it can be served as a main course, or it can even be served as a dessert. So the courses in which salad is served: appetizer, main course, sides, and dessert. So these are the four ways in which salad can be served, and it varies what salad you are serving in each of the course, or in what proportion you are serving. Now salad, when it is being simplified, or when you break it down, you will see that a salad has minimum 4 parts. To call any dish a salad, it needs to have minimum 4 parts of it. So what are those 4 parts? So the next is parts. So first part is base, second part is body, next part is dressing, the fourth part is garnish. So these are the four more main vital part of a salad, and we are going to discuss first each one of this. So the first part, what we said, is the base part. So what is the base? If you have seen salad in the hotels, or even if you have seen a picture, you will see that salad is always served on a bed of lettuce. Now different kinds of lettuce can be used. For example, romaine, lolo rosso, arugula, mesclun, radicchio. So all these different types of lettuces which are being on top of which the salad is being served is called the base of the salad. Okay, now comes to the next part which is the body of the salad. Now what is the body of the salad? Is the main constituent of the salad. That means the main ingredients which forms the salad. Now as I said in the beginning, that salad can be vegetarian or non-vegetarian, or it can be a mix of both meat and fish, or mix of meat and vegetables. So that is a excuse me, that is the main component of the salad. So it has to be kept in mind that when you are preparing a salad, all these ingredients which are being used are being fresh and are being cut into equal sizes. So that forms the body of the salad. Now the next part of the salad, which is one of the most important part of a salad, or to call the dish a salad, which is the dressing. So what is dressing? Dressing is a mixture of liquids which is mixed along with salad, which enhances the flavor and which binds the salad together. Like, to say for example, we use heavier dressings and lighter dressings. So if we classify this dressing, then we get basically 2 part. One is heavy and another one is light. So one is heavy dressing, another one is light dressing. So heavy dressing is usually based on mayonnaise, while lighter dressings are usually based on vinaigrette. Now for example, I'll explain this more. Now for example, if you are talking about mayonnaise dressing, for example, when we are having Caesar salad, which is one of the most popular salad all over the world, and which and especially in United States of America, the dressing which is being served along with that is a non-vegetarian dressing, but the base of the dressing is made out of this mayonnaise. So in the mayonnaise, what we use, you use anchovies which are in brine solution, we use lemon juice, we use hard boiled egg yolks, and it forms a heavier dressing. So you will see that Caesar dressing, usually when it is being served, be it a vegetarian version or a non-vegetarian version, it is served in the main course as it is a heavy salad. Okay, when we are talking about the light dressing, these are usually the vinaigrette based dressings. So vinaigrette based dressings means where vinegar and oil, we all know that vinegar and oil, just like that, it will never mix. So what we do an emulsion of it. I hope all of you know what is emulsion. If you don't know, then emulsion or emulsification means mixing of two immiscible liquids in a certain proportion and in a controlled environment. So we take oil and vinegar in certain proportions, which is again classified, and then we mix it together along with mustard and other seasonings, and that forms what? That forms the vinaigrette dressings. So when we are talking about vinaigrette dressings, it is again further classified. So I'll show you the classification of it. So the first classification of it is French vinaigrette, next is American, next is English, the last is Italian. So French, American, English and Italian. So these are the basic classifications of the vinaigrette dressings. For example, when you are serving Niçoise salad, which is a French salad, which is again of course a non-vegetarian salad, but the dressing into that is a lighter dressing. So usually the ratio or the concept which is kept when you are preparing a salad is that if the body of the salad is heavy, then the dressing has to be lighter. If the body of the salad is lighter, then the dressing has to be heavy. So that's the way you balance the portion if all the ingredients or all the components present into the salad. Now the next part is the garnish part of it. Now whenever we are serving any kind of dish, we have to keep in mind that it has to be well garnished. Now as and whenever a salad is being prepared, eye appeal plays a very major role when you are preparing a salad. It has to be nicely being decorated or garnished, and it has to be eye appealing to the guest to whom it has been served. So as a result of which, garnish plays a very important role. Garnish can be as simple as a sprig of coriander or a sprig of parsley or even chopped herbs, or to the extent of serving crostinis or for example parmesan shavings, which is usually being given when you are making a Caesar salad, or even chopped olives. So these are the 4 parts of a salad. Now we have to learn about what are the characteristics of the salad. That is the next part of it, which is the characteristics. That means when you are making a salad, what are the things which you have to keep in mind while you are making the salad. So first thing, when you are preparing a salad, you have to make sure, as I said just a couple of minutes back, that it has to be eye appealing. So to make it eye appealing, it has to be kept in mind that all the vegetables or all the meat which is being served in the body or in the base of the salad has been cut into the correct proportion, or they are in the same proportion. For example, if I am serving say Niçoise salad or Greek salad, where we are serving the vegetables which has to be cut into dices or in macedora, they have to make sure that all the vegetables which goes over there has to be cut into macedora, not in different other shapes, which is going to distract the eye appeal. The next thing is that the base, when we are talking about the base, I say that we are serving different kinds of lettuce. So utmost care has to be taken by us when we are preparing a salad where we are putting lettuce. Why? because lettuce grows very close to the earth. Now any vegetable which goes close to the earth, for example potatoes, you will see that there is lot of dust and mud which is present into that. So same happens with the lettuces which you are using. So you have to make sure that you wash it properly into a chlorine solution of 5 ppm, minimum 5 ppm chlorine solution. It has to be washed, and all the excess water has to be drained off after washing. And when you are serving the lettuce, you have to make sure that you don't cut it with a knife. What you do is you serve hand-torn lettuce. If there is a big romaine lettuce which you have to serve in a salad, you are not going to use a knife. What you are going to do is you are going to hand turn. Why? Because when you are using the knife, the blade of the knife wilts into the salad, which ultimately loses its color. So that's why we always use hand turn lettuce. The next part, when you are preparing a salad, what has to be kept in mind is, as I said, all the vegetables has to be equally cut, the lettuce. The next thing is that it has to be fresh. All the ingredients has to be fresh. That means salad is something which usually is appetizing, at the same time it has to be refreshing. Many of the ingredients which are being added in a salad are uncooked. The lettuce, you never cook a lettuce. If you're serving cucumber, you never cook a cucumber. So these are all uncooked. But when you're serving uncooked food to anyone, or you are consuming uncooked food, you have to make sure that it is very fresh. So that's why all the ingredients which are being added into the salad has to be very fresh, so that the hygiene is being maintained. The next part, or the point which you need to remember when you are preparing any kind of salad is that we are talking, we said about garnish. Now when we are talking about mayonnaise, when we are talking about vinaigrette, they all have acidic content into it. So when we are mixing the garnish, or when we are tossing up the salad along with the dressing, we have to make sure that the tossing part along with the dressing has to be done only when the order is being placed. You cannot pre-mix a salad and serve it when the order comes. What is going to happen? The acid which is present into the dressings is going to take out all the moisture, take out all the juices, all the flavors which is present in your salad, and your salad is going to sit down. That means it's going to look flat. Salad has to be always served with a height on it, with a nice eye appeal. In modern days, we have some classical salads, we have some modern salads. In modern salads, different grains or seeds are also being used. So the next part we are going to talk about this only, that the classification of salad. So when you are classifying salad, we have simple salad, compound salad, and we have tossed salad. Okay, now I will explain you what is a simple salad, what is a compound salad, and what is a tossed salad. Simple salad, as the name says, it has maximum 1 or 2 ingredients which is mixed up with the dressing and it is being served. Compound salad is defined as more than 2 or 3 ingredients in a much more complex nature, and it is being served along with usually a vinaigrette dressing. For example, as we are always talking about this authentic classical salad from France, the Niçoise salad, it is a example of a classic compound salad. What is a tossed salad? Tossed salad is something in which most of the ingredients which are being served are being pre-cooked, okay, which are being pre-cooked, and then it is being cooled down, and then it is tossed with the dressing and it is being served. So these are the simple definitions of a simple, compound and tossed salad. Other than that, we have, I will before we wind it up, I will give you each one example of each one of these. So for example, we have meat based salad. Okay, so classical meat or fish based salad is Niçoise salad. We said about that there are salads which are based on fruits and nuts. So for based on fruits or nuts, we have Waldorf salad, and we have the simple salads or a pure vegetarian salad. So we will say about a vegetarian salad is kachumbas salad, which is from India, of course, which has onion, cucumber, tomato, green chili, lemon juice, which is used as a dressing over there, and to spice it up we add chopped green chilies into it. So this is the topic all about. Along with my lecture, I have also attached a PowerPoint presentation which you can all go through, which is attached along with it, and you can see the pictures of different kinds of salads or different kind of lettuce, which I couldn't show you over in the lecture, but I have explained this. So I hope this has been clear for all of you, this chapter of salad. So thank you.